We remain a number of hours away from Sunday's crucial clash between Canada and Croatia here at Khalifa International Stadium, but we can't keep Canada out the news here in the media at Qatar 2022. It is match day -2, there are games going on, there are records being broken, but Canada continues to be talked about and written about here by the media. John Herdman versus Croatia has become a big storm, certainly in Croatia amongst the tabloids. You've now seen that and talked about it on your show. And it continues to be parts of the gossip that happens here in the media centre. Many people wanting to know why this has happened. Is it calculated? Is it something that has been blown out of proportion? Certainly the tabloids do that. That's their job. And in a World Cup, when you're looking for stories, there's a lot of time, a lot of minutes, a lot of hours, and a lot of columns to be filled between games. Croatia have found that way. I don't think it was John Herdman's plan to make sure that was the case, and I'm not quite sure I believe that it was the case to take the attention off his players. John Herdman certainly would like to talk more about his players and, of course, his tactical plan against Belgium, because they were certainly right to be in the headlines. Many people are now not talking about that, which I think is unfortunate, but it is a big story here, and if you were on the fence before this about whether you thought it was a good idea for John Herdman, but you want more people talking about Canadian soccer, then you'll be happy to see that this has become a big talking point here at the World Cup. The other one is Alistair Johnston to Celtic. It looks like it's a done deal, and if anybody thought that was just come together based on his performance against Belgium and Eden Hazard, they would be incorrect. Celtic have been monitoring Alistair Johnston for a number of weeks, and when people talk to me about him, this is what I say. This is a transfer match made in heaven. Alistair Johnston to Celtic is absolutely perfect. Celtic like players who work hard. Celtic like players who are going to run and be tactically versatile. Celtic like players who can be personalities, and he fits that mold perfectly. He will not drown in an environment like that. He'll be very ready for big games, and I think Alistair Johnston to Celtic, if it goes through, will be perfect for both sides. Johnston, like many of his players, continues to be monitored here. Keep an eye on Kamal Miller and other players as well as they continue to shine. Many scouts here as well talking about Canadians. Canada in the headlines on Friday at the World Cup. We'll live in a dream.